Welcome to Module 4, Traffic Generation for CPA. Now that we've gone over making your landing page, now you're going to need to be able to send traffic to it. So I'm going to go over two types of traffic: free traffic and paid traffic. If you're low on funds, obviously you're going to want to do free traffic. But as you test your offers and you start to find that you're converting really well, you're going to want to start doing paid traffic, because paid traffic, you can scale it much faster, and frankly, you can make a lot more money with the paid traffic. So again, if you're low on funds, you start with the free traffic. The free traffic advantages are, obviously, it's free. You don't have to pay anything for it. It's never-ending stream of traffic. I'm going to go over in a few minutes the different types of free traffic. Actually, I'm really going to only cover one free traffic that's really worth it, because honestly, the whole point of this course is to generate money as fast as possible. So a big disadvantage of the free traffic in itself is that the traffic it takes some time to build up, and sometimes it takes a while to get the free traffic, unless you do something that social media that goes viral, or one other thing that I'm going to discuss at the end of this module, that the free traffic is actually pretty quick. But other than that, most of the time free traffic is very slow, and I usually don't recommend it. The advantages are, there's not a lot in comparison to paid, and in another module I will also discuss some other ways that you can kind of get free traffic. It would be using affiliates. So now to the paid traffic, the disadvantage, obviously you have to pay for it, but the advantage are it could be scaled to infinite. You could be pulling, if your offer's converting, you can be generating, you could be generating 1,000 clicks a day, 2,000, 5,000, even 100,000 clicks a day. So there's a lot of advantages. You can easily test your offers instantly. You just send traffic to it on command, then stop it on command. You have complete control. Paid traffic also lets you decide where you're advertising, when, to what demographic. You have so much control over paid traffic. It's unbelievable. All right, so as you can tell, I'm against the free traffic, but again, here's some ideas that you can use that are paid and not paid. But to start off, forget about search engine optimization. It is great, it does work, but it takes a while to do, and this is about making money quick. I'm not saying that I'm against SEO. You can do it, but the purpose of this whole course is for you to make money quick, as I just mentioned. So forum posts, usually that's free. You build up a reputation on a forum, and you put in your signature area some sort of product or service that you're promoting, linking back to your website, your landing page. And the more you post on responding to people's comments and questions, and you act like you and people see that you know what you're talking about, usually they'll click the signature link. That's a very stealthy and the best way to actually do it and get free traffic from forums, and it's a steady flow, and it usually keeps on coming the more you post. Social media, obviously there's paid versions as well, but literally you can post on Twitter. You can just build up followers. You can do Facebook posts. You can do a fan page. Any of those things. But again, time consuming. The other way around to do it paid is you do a fan page, or you do take it on an ad or anything like that, and you pay for those pay-per-click. For example, on Facebook, you could take out the ads on the side. You could do now newsfeed ads, and you can also you can just have these. You can direct people to your fan page, which then directs to your landing page, or you can go directly to your landing page. There's a lot you can do. It's very versatile when you're paying for traffic. PPC, which would be Google, Yahoo, Bing. PPC is a little expensive these days, but again, it's very controlled, and if your offer's converting, you can really send a lot of traffic and make a lot of money. But these days, Facebook is a big one that seems to be doing, if you get good at it, it's converting really well for people. Media buys are, for example, let's say you go onto some sort of website that has pertains to your topic. Let's say you're talking about some sort of investing website. You find a forum or you find a news website related to it, and you simply contact them and you ask them to buy banner space. And you literally have your banner on there. You get an X amount. You can go by based on clicks, impressions, or sometimes even just a matter of length of time. And you can get some great results doing this for a really good price. YouTube, you can also get some ads on here because it's run through Google, or you can a few free ideas that actually work really well. You create a video or multiple videos talking about your topic, and you link back in the little information description area. You link back to your landing page, and you can also post them in your comments. Also, what you could do is you can go into other people's videos and post in their comments. These are all relatively obvious, but one really good one, this costs a little bit of money, but not usually too much. You find a popular YouTube video, something that maybe pertains to your topic or as close as possible. And if you see that they're not really advertising or anything, you message the person and say, hey, I want to buy your account from you. And you offer them a few $100s or whatnot. And if they bite, they give you their account. You pay them a few $100s, and now you have a popular video they already have that's getting tons of traffic, and you just add your links on there, your landing page, and you got yourself a great new source of traffic. This is kind of, I guess you can consider this a media buy in theory. Solo ads, I highly recommend them. They're very effective. If you create your CPA offer, you can then buy an email blast from someone in the niche. For example, what you see a lot is a IM niche, people selling products like this course. Sometimes they'll actually pay someone who has an email list, and they'll send out advertising the course, like for example my course. And the solo ads generally are very targeted, and they're usually, if you find the right people, usually they're pretty good quality. So I highly recommend solo ads, and you can definitely do a lot with them. They convert much better than PPC and media buys because they're highly targeted usually. So where do you find them, and pricing? It really depends. Finding them, it really depends on depends on the niche. For example, it's obviously easier to find IM ones. You usually know about the Warrior Forum. You can go on there. There's people always posting, selling solos. There's private Skype groups to get solo ads. There's Safe Swaps. There's a bunch of places you can buy solo ads. You can even find newsletter websites, or even a lot of regular websites that are just on your topic, or even news websites have email lists, and you can contact them and ask them to do a blast for a fee. So there's a lot of different places you can find solo ads. A great idea is you can go to a competitor's website, email them, and ask them if they sell solo ads. Usually pricing really depends on the niche and whatnot. Usually based on 1,000 clicks, usually you're going to pay about $600. Sometimes lower, about 500, maybe a little bit lower. Anything lower usually is probably low quality traffic, and they know it. Anything higher, I would be a little concerned, but those are usually the going rates on a lot of solo ads these days. Usually you can buy in increments of 100, 200, 300, 500 clicks, 1,000 clicks, 5,000 clicks. It really depends on the seller. What you want to do with solo ads is you really want to not send them directly to your to a landing page with no email collection. Since this course is CPA, we're obviously collecting email addresses on each landing page, so there's not really a concern. So when you send the traffic, you're going to collect the leads. So you now have these lifetime leads that you can keep on promoting to other offers, and you also can earn money back from the actual CPA conversion, which usually will pay for the ad plus profit. And most important, tracking is very important. You want to set up some sort of tracking system, a like there's Prosper 202, there's Ad Tracks, there's a lot of other ones. You really want to give them a link that directs your website, but it's for a tracking system, and you want to be able to track conversions. You want to be able to see how many clicks they send, how many of those clicks converted, how many opt in, and you want to be able to see how much money you made from it and if it was good. And this allows you to either know, if you can buy more from them, or if you want to go on to other people and test theirs as well. And you can use it as a measure to compare to each other to see if you're getting lower or higher quality traffic. And you can also make a decision whether you want to stick with solo ads or move on to the PPC or media buys, or if it's converting amazing, you might want to throw everything at it, all the traffic you can get from everywhere. Last one, ad swaps. Again, this is what I mentioned earlier. It's free traffic. But the thing is, you're going to need your own list, so you can't really get this up and running right away. An ad swap is you have your own email list and you're doing a solo basically for somebody, but they're going to do a solo back for you. So instead of exchanging money for an email blast, you're blasting their offer and they're blasting yours. It's a very effective free method for quick traffic, and I highly recommend it. It's a nice free way to actually do solo ads and test your offer. I would recommend the ad swaps over the solo ads any day, assuming that the person's still sending high quality traffic. But solo ads are good though if you really want to just not deal with the swaps and trying to keep up with the thing, or you're looking for a lot more traffic than you can do in a swap. Then you want to combine, you want to do some ad swaps, you want to do solo ads. Usually to find them, it's the same way. You reach out to them the same way I explained about solo ads. You go to people's websites, you reach out to them, ask if they do ad swaps. You go to the forums. There's a ton of places you can search. I mentioned before, Safe Swaps. There's a bunch of other swap websites. You just got to search for them. They're literally all over the place. Also, another method with ad swaps are, if you're just getting started, sometimes you can even do a solo ad to somebody, and then they swap back. I don't usually recommend this. You're better off just doing the solo ad directly to your offer, unless there's somebody who you want to tap into their traffic source and they don't really sell solos, but they're willing to do ad swaps, and you don't have the traffic to meet them. Then you do a solo ad. But usually I would stay away from that method.